Before I tell you what he did, I need you to understand who I was, because that part matters. I was the person people called first, not second. First. When something good happened, they called me. When something fell apart, they called me. I was the one who remembered birthdays without being reminded, who showed up with food before you even knew you needed it, who stayed on the phone at 2 a.m. because that's just what you did for the people you loved. My friends used to say I made every room warmer just by walking into it. I believed them. Daniel noticed that about me immediately. On our first date, he said, "You make people feel like they matter." I thought that was the most beautiful thing anyone had ever said to me. I didn't realize yet that he had been studying me. We got married after 2 years. It was the happiest day of my life. My best friend Maya gave a speech that made everyone cry. My sister held my hand walking in. My mother couldn't stop smiling. I had a whole world of people who loved me, and Daniel was stepping into the middle of it. Or so I thought. The first sign came 8 months in. Maya texted me on a Tuesday. "Why are you being so cold lately?" I stared at the message. I hadn't even spoken to Maya that week. So I replied, "What do you mean?" She sent a screenshot, and my stomach dropped through the floor. It was my profile picture, my name. But the messages were not mine. Short replies, clipped, dismissive, things I would never say. And at the bottom, one line that didn't sound like me at all. Honestly, I just don't have time for this anymore. I read it 3 times because that sentence in my name felt like looking at my face in a mirror that was slightly wrong. I thought I'd been hacked. I checked everything. Login history, connected devices, security alerts, nothing unusual. But then I noticed something else. The messages were sent at times I was asleep, or in the shower, or sitting right next to him. That's when something in me shifted. Not panic, not yet, just awareness. Because someone wasn't just pretending to be me. They knew exactly when I wasn't watching. That night, I asked Daniel, casually, like it was nothing. "Have you ever had your account hacked before?" He didn't look up from his phone. "No." "Why?" I said, "Just curious." He nodded, kept scrolling, and something about his calmness made my skin crawl. The next message came 2 days later. Different friend, same confusion. "Did I do something to upset you? You've been so distant." Then my cousin, "Are you okay? You seem like you're pulling away from everyone." This wasn't random. This was a pattern, and I was the last one to see it. So, I waited. That night, when Daniel fell asleep, I picked up his phone. I wasn't even sure what I was looking for, until I saw it, an app I didn't recognize. I opened it, and there I was. My name, my photo, my voice written by someone else. Weeks of messages, months. But it wasn't random. He had patterns. Certain people he replied to immediately. Certain ones he delayed. Like he was managing something, curating something. A version of me that felt just real enough to believe, but distant enough to slowly disappear. I sat on the bathroom floor for a long time, because I finally understood something. This wasn't cheating. This was something else entirely. This was control. Not the kind you can see, the kind you only notice when everyone you love is already gone. The next morning, I started testing it. I texted Maya, "Hey, want to grab coffee this weekend?" She replied, "I thought you said you were done with us." Done with us. Those 3 words. I had to put my phone down and just breathe. That night, I sat across from Daniel at dinner. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just asked him one question. "Why are you pretending to be me?" He didn't panic. He didn't deny it. He wasn't angry. He wasn't emotional. He was calm. Like this had always made sense to him. And somehow that made it worse, because it meant this wasn't a mistake. It was a decision. He said my friends were pulling me away from him. He said they didn't understand our relationship. So he fixed it. His word. Fixed. by erasing me from my own life one conversation at a time. And the scariest part? It worked, because I never noticed. Not until I saw it written out in conversations I never had. But that wasn't even the worst part. Because when I went through the rest of his phone, I found a name I didn't recognize. A woman. Messages going back 4 years. Before me. And the more I read, the more I recognized the pattern. He had done this before. The same app, the same approach, the same slow, invisible erasure. Her name was Claire. I found her on social media. I sent her a message. She replied 3 days later, and what she told me I wasn't prepared for. Claire said by the time she left him, she had no one left. No friends who believed her. No family she could call. She said she spent 6 months trying to explain to people that she hadn't said the things they thought she said. Most didn't believe her. Some still don't. She told me, "You got out early. I didn't know what was happening until there was no one left to tell. I left that week. I didn't scream. I didn't perform. I just left. And then I started reaching out, not to explain, not to defend, just to show up. Just to be present in a way that no message on a screen could ever replicate. And slowly, they started noticing. Because you can imitate words, but you cannot imitate presence. You cannot fake being known. And everyone who truly knew me felt the difference the moment I walked back in. Maya was first. She cried on the phone for 10 minutes before she could even speak. And I realized the version of me he had built in their minds was never going to survive the real one showing up. He took 8 months from me. 8 months of friendships quietly eroding. 8 months of family growing distant. 8 months of my own voice being used against me. But he could not take who I was before him, and he could not take who I became after. Because the moment I came back, everything he had built started to fall apart. He didn't lose me. I reclaimed myself. And that is the one thing he never planned for.